Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight we're off for some more Outer Worlds. It is an all-worlds maintenance for Final Fantasy XIV, so we will not be doing that. No. So instead we have the continuation of completing the quests on Monarch. So let's cut over to the Outer Worlds. Yay! And we're just about to go down the elevator. The Rizzo's secret laboratory. There are two objectives we have down here. Really? Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
Anybody here?
Oh. It's a bit of a ghosty post. Yes, if you have enough knockpick, this is like pick straight in. Yeah. So we have auto mechanicals. This door should be barred. Thank you. Ooh, lubricant spray. That's definitely for an off-season show. One we do not do. All right, then, Rizzo's.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized. Washing company property without authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons. Executive level password accepted as identification according to Employee ID Protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
I will have a productive day. Thank you, Guardian. Says no, that's not a door. Okay, so you did have to go through there. Except that. Dodge, stealth skills, heavy, hack, and skills. Ooh, I'll have that, and one more health. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue research. Report to me. Blah, blah, blah. Subject getting there. Objective 02. Rationing on native fauna. Oh. O2 concentrations reduced to 19.5. We're technically 21 on this world, so yeah.
Captain, I've touched down on Cascadia landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Cool. I'll unbar that way. Going that way? I don't know. Maybe construction gear. Still locked. Sounds like I need a key. I'll have some purple berry punch, though. Okay, it's the vending machine. Nope, looks like you gotta go this way anyway. The store does not work. No, it does not. This door does not work. Alrighty. Now, manapedes do not take flesh blasts very nicely. They do take corrosive pretty decently, though. Okay, so plasma's not going to be too great. Electrical can do the job. Corrosive I am capable of. Supplies. Always good to find the supply closet. Kind of funny. Like, we'll give you access to a flamethrower. That is...
Watch those traps. My steel switches aren't exactly pretty.
They're a little close. They're trying to use a shotgun. Let's just use this.
Here we go. Nice one.
Yeah, there's only 6 in here. Bug zap. Zap. What? Ooh, bits. It's a bit of this and a bit of that. Maybe I can get a bit more of this and that. There is another level of shotgun up there. We've got to be getting close to it, so I'm not going to be too quickly about this. This and this, I'm going to have to keep pushing hard. That I can replace. There is a better version of that. There is. Dun 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 dun. Menti pillar. Menti pillar. Carbine, energy cell. Free lock.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
At least that's the idea of this. Of
That was
course.
the hard part. Now it's just the part that might blow us up.
True, true, true.
Here we go. Get on. Working.
Ah.
That's the last of them.
That's a good one. Tasty zappies. Shotgun empty. I'm trying to snipe with it. Too many puns. Too many puns. Ooh, ammo. Shotgun ammo, too. It's all light. Mine. Crappy. All bones. That don't work. That's a queen.
Here we go. Down they go. Like true professionals.
Pop, pop. Bang, bang. Ooh, goody, 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 goody. And another one for free. Holy crap, that was full of stuff. Ooh, the logs. Research and transfer. Transfer to secondary site. Route. That's gonna cost me 5. Oh well, I got plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. What's in here though?
Left hands, Cap.
Nice. Money. Wine. Oh, yes. $5. $5. Sounds like a friggin' deal to me. You always have tons of crap on you. What else do we have? Ooh, another assault rifle. Ah. You can't jump, can you? Ellie just pile drived. Science stuff. Mind control ray. Swear they didn't program the NPCs to jump. Oh crap. Ah! Good one! And overjump there. Right. Once more. Onto the breach. Jump over. No jumping down. That'd be bad. You gotta do something dumb periodically. We're not tracking anything, so we're good. So this guy tried to escape the manopedes by climbing up an elevator. Watch it. So used to jumping to get off ladders. How many other games have trained you to do that? It's like, here's a ladder, climb down it. Quick, hit the jump key.
Let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff.
Yes.
Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas.
Engineering.
And the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties.
Yeah, I remember sticky valve on number 16.
Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle.
Ah.
There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new.
Ooh. Nice work.
Oh, I just did my thing.
Yep,
You know.
yes you did.
Hey, take the compliment. You did the work.
Dun, 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 dun. Guns are built and customized. Alright, so we're up here. Goody, goody, goody. I can hear the manopedes on the other side of the door. What a bunch of scuzzy things. So steals that. $50. You locked a guy up with... Or did he lock himself in? Like...
I hope Edgewater don't end up like this.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
I gotta show Lady at the distance, right? You know, take him out, show him all the great sights. Stunned. Swarm. Now Raptidons, huh? I seem to have scared it. It's acting like my dog, you know. I can't see you, you can't see me. Hide my face in the wall, then...
Take your best shot, asshole.
wicked flies in the bog, that's for certain. Thing, tasties. What it came out of. Oh, this is the other side of the whole thing. Let's make sure it's all clean and we can't jump over something. Right. Ah. Your name must have been Legolas. Sprat. Yay! That's a level. Corrosive. I think if I could do sniper as corrosive, I should be fine. Deadly good stuff in these boxes. What else is around here? Customs. Let me just examine that through the window. Probably everything they've taken off of people. You made something that smells really good. It drew all the raptidons to you. Good to know that your flavor works just the same as everyone else's. Ugh.
Hand up. Nice, Captain. Didn't even get our hands dirty.
No, we did not. Go. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Do. What else is around? Any other tasties, goodies, hole in the wall? I think we're about as done. Wait, we got 2 growlers. I have a pair of marks on my marker. So there's a couple of really angry things. What? Oh, you're in here.
Here we go.
Oh, you're behind a door. Learn how to work the door, then. Can't work the door. Like stairs. Greatest of all things I can't get past. Ooh, what is in you? Good armor? 50. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's heavy. Take 3 of those. Thank you. Ooh. I should also think about getting rid of all the trash pile that I have. Goodbye. Weapons. Do I have a bunch of things? Yes, I do. Don't need that. That. Need this. Don't need that. I definitely don't need that. We'll see how that heavy machine gun fits, though. It's Rizzo's. Ooh, workbench, but... 150. You have to be a great guy with a great thing or have a key. Have neither. So we're gonna just go see what we can do. That's right, I have not leveled it up. Well, I should finish this then.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
Oh,
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
okay, so we still have some quests. We still got that quest to do. Still got to get up here to this one. So we'll pick up Nokia again. Yeah. You know, Yep. I suspect this is basically just now fly back to the with the goods on board. Yeah, it is. Okay, that quest can sit on it then. Warning, dangerous. Yes, it is. Party, trade you for here. Spits acid and murders everything.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours.
Is it good? 44. Medium dialogue skills. What's my current stuff?
Nyoka.
44.
He polished it.
Sell armor. 13 in stealth skills. 22 in stealth skills. Cost the bribes. Ooh. 28 science. Yep. Full cranial. Sneak. One-handed melee. Defense skills. Persuade. That's hard to argue, that one. Tech skills. Stealth skills. Sneak skill. Hack skill. Science skill. Lockpicking skill. Pile of junk.
It sang to it. Slept with it.
Publicly bathrooms. Alright. We will go deal with this thing. Like, you have to open the door. Yeah, open wall, open door. It's good enough.
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
Or not. Eh. That's a bit of a track hole. Not picking that lock. Go deal with this thing then. Go, go, go. Have rifle, we'll shoot. Hayes's grave. Doo-doo-doo.
Rats. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
If you say so.
Don't mess with us.
Got himself eaten, doing the right thing. All right.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met.
Ah,
Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
all right. Oh, off to see the information broker. We can fast travel backwards. It's faster. RG Malia Tower to right, to left swing.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Ooh.
This place is supposed to look like horns? I don't see it.
Right. I could easily say very relatable. Oh, I missed that. Oh, terrible. This door, not that door. Wrong elevator. I do love that, though. There is a door that goes straight to this guy. I do not remember where it was. I never do.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill?
Yeah, she needs
Oh,
this.
great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months
She's your
without
friend.
performance.
She's in need.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
That's the
Look,
point.
I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Give my regards to Phineas.
Yay! Okay, that one's now off-world. This was the door I wanted to go out. Or in, I should say. They now feel nonsensical. That's the one I snuck into, isn't it? Oh, no, it's the one down. Oh, yeah, there's one further down. There is, there is. That's just embarrassing. Okay, so that one's off-world now, and... Light the sun, off-world, off-world. That one, and... It's over there, so let's go here. Wrong one. It's okay. We all work it out somewhere. I will not
Never
jump
smell
off.
another raft, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
We have a mantiqueen.
Here we go.
Hit him with something bigger!
Down they go.
That was a nice warm-up.
Here we go.
Past that armor!
I'm not trying to get past the armor. I'm trying to attract it so I don't have to basically run up to it as far. Oof. Oh, that's right. I was going to double check this heavy on this. Yoika. You've got a light machine gun at $9.95. Does this do better for you? DPS, that's 76. 31. Yes, you do better with that one. Captain Abel.
Down they go!
Oof, oof. Ooh, 10 bullets. Wait, that wasn't what that is.
Here we go.
Yeah!
That's the last of them.
I don't know if that face is supposed to look scary or just shocked. Like, holy crap! Seen some stuff here. What is up here? Ah, signpost.
Next one's mine. Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Never mind then. Just a wonderful day amongst sulfur pools and stinky big lizards.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
Do 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 do. Ooh, shot cannon.
Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
Ah, someone enjoyed it anyway. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Deal with any more rats in the area.
Here we go. Solid kill.
I know something's corrosive. Or making a mess of your shoes.
Nice one.
You're fighting something close combat, aren't you?
That does it. Time for a drink?
It's like I can tell because neither of you are very good at close combat. I told him to stay at long range and shoot stuff. Fine. Still technically fighting something? Put a nice hat on. Think about talking to these people. Do 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 do.
Smells like death. You know corpses shit themselves, right? I'll wait out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Wait, what? Operational priors have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The costs of repairs that necessary this will be averaged amongst the crew. Captain's log. To E say something about spare regular bypass. Something something. Turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines, and retiring. Better be arrested than lose power or drift out into space. Hope this old bird can handle one last trip. 21st. So possible to requisition parts. He's barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't get a response from corporate. That sounds normal. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1. We can't shoot them down. That makes I lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup?
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
What a way to go out. You know. Yep. Right. One targeting module. Legs. Optional. Optional. Okay. So... You're going to give it to Stellar Bait? I'm going to do one better. Evening, Alsing. How you doing? Boop, 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 boop. Yes. Different game because it's maintenance day.
If
Hello,
the
Sanji.
iconoclasts reach that
Jar.
ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Ah, could you agree to a truce with the iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Pull your head out of this. You're good with details. You could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Mm-hmm.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I'd need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
All right, I'll let you know when I made progress. Because I can do this straight from here. I have all the fast travel points now on Monarch. I can zip about, have a blast. Dead. A door now, right? Nope, nope, nope. Bum, 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 bum. Is the downstairs to here? Oh, I did not get that. Look at that. I didn't even come in here. I just kind of went through and did not loot the frack out of the whole place. Must have known I was coming back. Too much loot. Many things. Can you open a chest? Yes. All the goodies. Get all that. Get all that. View data. Zora Blackwood, top-notch sawbones, good head of work under pressure, knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information, make quick decisions, confidence. Recommendation for Employee of the Month. Clara Cecil. Do not beyond store manager. Right. Because of the nature of this, I should be able to just like literally speedy out from here. But first, sell. That. Plasma cutter gold, shock cannon ultra. Sold. That crap can be sold. Sell that. Sell that. Sell the cigarettes too. It's Rizzo's and we're off. Off McGoff to the point where we need to be. Cannot fast travel while hostiles are nearby. Gotta be fans. Gotta be something just outside the door there, which means I should be able to go from here to here. Yep.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be
Here's Zora's
Very
assist.
well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. So let's go recruit one Zoral. Amber Heights. He should be easy enough. Mr. Bryant has already basically smoked his entire reservoir of goodwill, I think.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
You run any here?
Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what will you do?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Oops, growler.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Yes, I think she's better leaving.
How can you say that? After all I've done for the Iconoclasts? They wouldn't be here without me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon.
Yep.
That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Yep. Those deaths are on your hand.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Yeah, I had hoped. Please, don't make me do this, Graham.
I'll do it.
This is where my path ends. I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming, Captain! Don't mess with us!
Shotgun!
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called.
Yeah.
Device from the ship.
You're not getting it.
Do you have it?
Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Neither of you can afford this fight. Monarch's gonna devour the victor.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I already spoken with him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Alrighty. Oopsie. I need the region. Everyone work together. It's a good way to do it. Talk these people out from basically blowing up them. Talk those people out of blowing up them. Everybody gets together. Reminds me of other games.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
It does? Dun, 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 dun. Nano class MSI commander. Save complete.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Cool.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Ah, that's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply line?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Right? I'm not saying live outside. I just help in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend. And I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Something tells me Sanjar didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is correspondence between him and the pirates.
That means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Okay.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. Yay.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out.
We'll see about that.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Hey, sometimes people are just too tired to continue. I think I'm out of things to do on this world. Let's take off, and that's about it. So let's zip over here. And I can put this away.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway, what can I do for you? Quite well. As a matter of fact, Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. It makes for some rather exhilarating meetings. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. Zora and her compatriots have become valuable and productive members of our community. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to.
Huzzah!
What can I do for you?
Nope, just wanted to see, make sure all that's connected. See, I hate that. I keep hitting it, not realizing that. Interior here. All right, let's get back to the hull break or groundbreaker. Hull breaker.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it. You...
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. And you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it.
Sweet. Tinker. Make sure those are fully upgraded. Don't worry about those.
Okay. We'll try again later.
Oh, someone's happy. Do the bin. I can go in there. I can go in there. I can go in there. Yeah, some junk. Nope. Dang it. Dude, one of those things. The game teaches you escape is used for certain things, but not other things. You get used to basically reaching over. Smack dabbing in it. Okay, let's go get this off the ship.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Who's coming with? Vardy? Absolutely. And let's bring you with us, Sam. Sam's the best. He's loads of fun. And what I like best about him? No head. It's like, what do you mean, no head? No head. Robot doesn't need a physical head like we've got on our heads. He's got this, right? Much like a Warhammer from BattleTech. He just has connector. System Go, The Lost Hope. Sublight. Medical. Waste disposal. Oh, sublight's there.
C&P near maple syrup. It's here is complete breakfast.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You're goddamn right.
Mm-hmm.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
No one was following with me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
What do you mean by strange?
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots.
Wink at her softly.
You talk that way to your last boss? Consider yourself on notice. That attitude has no place in a legitimate business like mine. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You know, I've got a lot on my mind, but there's nothing that
It's like, you
concerns
okay?
you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Da-da-da. All right, just put me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag.
Tasty.
And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
What are we worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Some intrigue. I like intrigue. Pays well. Right. We'll leave off that for the moment. Grab Sam and Max. Which ought to be fun. Right, so we're gonna... Oh no, this thing here. Cool. First up, Scylla. Then to Terra 2. Then we go here.
Destination reached. Scylla.
We gotta talk about this.
Alright. Vardy, you stay behind. Max. You're coming with us. Sam and Max on the road again. I don't have to worry about that. I have the speedy point. Because I took the time to actually murder everything when I came through here the last time.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Ooh.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Oh, what happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
All right.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I'm committed to taking as many drugs as possible. Count me in. Oh, I'm in anyway.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Like a door? What is a door? Wait. Make sure I got the right thing selected. Candles and breathe deeply. Really good stuff. Like 3 brownies and an out.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
If she's an hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us some answers instead of hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
He's great, ain't he? It's just like, hey, brain damage. Uh-huh.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
Did it?
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me?
Because all good trips have a basic case of talking to yourself.
Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Tells you, I figured it out. You have to kill this guy now. If he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything.
The anti-life form. Oh no, it's a different game.
Story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Error. 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 Unable to process conflicting optical stimuli.
Yeah, please don't do that. I'm invested in making this.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
I love these answers. Hermit's right. This is driving me mad. I'm confused and nauseous, but mostly nauseous. Doing great. You think the Hermit mind if I puke in the corner? I think I'll take that one. I think the flower pot's gonna get a layer of fertilizer.
You're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Thankfully, all that talking and arguing ruined my high.
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Oh, I'm glad you found the answer.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions.
42.
I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
Oh, you made something to that. This, the illusion of control. Ukwe was quite right.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Yay!
Have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Assistance is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
I already knew that. It's just more fun.
Of course you were.
We should go. We all build ourselves the locks and keys that we keep ourselves shackled with.
Bag required.
Oopsie.
That's the last of them.
Well, let's just take those guys because we can. The free parts. Oh no, his head came off. Oh no, his head came off. Oh no, his head came off.
The fight on our hands too tough for Sam.
Where? Hi.
That'll work, Captain.
Bye. Road's clear. Mega Primal.
You have the
Going to
advantage.
neutralize and sanitize. Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Hey, go Sam, go. Might be a little overpowered for that section of the map. But that's okay. Terra 2. Back down to Edgewater. You wouldn't think you had to come back here. You do.
Edgewater, Captain.
All right, Sam, you can stay here. Yuka, come with me. Help the chairman, minister. That's very much simple propaganda, that poster, isn't it? Do, do, do. This will be that door that's sealed.
Here we go. Extreme clean mode.
Clunk.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
All right! Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Door's busted. Another way in.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
Busted. Make out bits and pieces for final entries. Well, help me. Anderson was right. Shouldn't have taken this contract. This is unbearable. Blind, Adel, I don't know what. Towns won't let us walk out an employment contract. Can't even find someone to send a message. We're stuck back home. We had to fight for every meal. Because there were no meals that didn't make yourself. Here there's plenty, but no one allowed to give you one. For his life service this, hope the architect never reach. Wanted out.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. I'd leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She'd still want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Yep. Any way to find out?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mana Queen behavioral patterns.
No, fair enough.
I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
All right, we're going primal hunting. Yay! Primals only have flesh. I can go zappy bang all I want.
This'll be fun. Nice one.
Classification. Flawlessly finished.
Hide, brain. There's one specific primal then. That's always fun. Yes, you can kill any primal you want, except they ain't gonna do nothing unless it's this specific one. Primal glands. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do.
Sam's on the job.
So go walking around. Oops, can't jump over rocks. Do 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 do. That's just the door of my ship. You're not helping. Probably why they allowed all the monsters to respawn, so you could go out and kill them again. Probably. Mushrooms and trees and all sorts of wonderful sweet air. Excuse me, can you hold this for a second?
Basic contaminants detected. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Woohoo! Grab some dehydrated water. Right, Primal Nest. That looks like a good place to go hunting.
Toxin neutralized. Caution!
Here we go. Here they come.
Time to take out the trash.
Okay. Oh, go to Scylla. Alright, that'll do. Hate that, did not read that. Oh, things need repairing. Breakdown. You. You. Oh, right. I forget that's everyone's fucking equipment. On board, it's everyone's stuff. You're gonna have that. You can have that. You've got that. Give you that. And your stuff cannot be changed.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you. Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up.
Yep.
You were close.
Yeah.
Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Shock and disbelief. Most of my friends are still on Earth.
Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
All right, obviously important.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss.
Yeah, thank me later. All right, then, Sam, you can stay there. Felix, come with. All right, you. Star-Crossed Troopers, Star-Crossed Troopers, Star-Crossed Troopers. And we're just going to have to hike it. Oh, we are on the pad. Second there, I was thinking the other pad was still coming.
Right, down it goes. Score one for Felix.
If you say so, Felix. I know, I've got to tinker up some armor.
Opening fire. That's the last of them.
Get back. There we go. Okay. It's not even just like this. It's one specific primal.
Ooh, that had to hurt. It's up, boss.
Pheromone gland. -1.
Here we go. Perfection.
Classic. I always love that. Most charged weapons, you hit a reload, and you can just like untake the clip out and say, yeah, no, just stop doing that. We'll just go into the reload animation, which basically cancels the charge. Do.
Yeah, that's what you get. Here we go.
You got no head. Boot up. We rendered him armless. Oh, terrible.
They're tougher than they look. Keep it up. Don't mess with the bet.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Eh,
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us
not
just
quite
thought
right.
It sounded cool, so here we are.
Right? I get the group, but what they're actually saying is actually Charon, a companion to Pluto. But if I remember rightly, Charon was a oh, while we're here,
Hey, you.
Ooh, wait, I have a perk. I took that. I like that. I don't like being low on health. Exploding headshots, nice. Range attacks through armor, detection radius. That's when you have none. Improvised weapons. We'll probably take the carry capacity too, but after
Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Gosh, my sight
Colonel.
That machine stole my fish.
Why do we even have one of these? Patron. Pilot says board. Pirate codes exceeded character limit. Am I wearing a fancy hat? I can't tell. I am. I'm wearing a fancy hat. Hello, Marlowe. Oh, he's got a squeaky toy.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Mm-hmm.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together.
Yeah.
I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell us while we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. and I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
You expect me just to hand over my own crew? Go fuck yourself. You want to put them through a test.
That you feel insulted is a testament to your affection for the boy. I'm not asking you to let him go. Not until he's ready. I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Alright, let's pretend I take care of your problem. What happens after that?
Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future.
Uh-huh. So what did this deserve to do?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Yeah, there's more than this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Let's hear it. I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you.
Want to elaborate on it?
Festus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control and
Ew. Some dark, unknowable stain is something you do not want to see walking into a bathroom. Stealth skills. Sneak +7. What are you selling? I got plasma rifle. Ooh. Take one of those. I'll take one of those, thank you. And that thing. What else do you have tucked in here? 6 times. Oh, I don't need that. Ultimate Bolter 2.0. Leadership. Determination. Lee skills. This. Just a nice helmet. Dun, 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 dun. Is that all there is to this place?
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no...
Take the fast travel. Quicker. It's the quicker picker upper. Yes, the fist for mining.
The
Typhon.
groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Well, let's not run in here with weapons outstretched. Ellie, you're coming with me on this one. She's, you know, the two groundbreaker people.
That Harlow reminds me of my old dentist, and not in a good way.
Ugh. Last thing you need is a bit of a dentist who's being handsy wild, basically drills in your mouth. That'd be horrible. Like, ah ha ha ha, bastard.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple flakes and purple berry crunch. Now with 12% more crunch.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
I got my hat on. Ooh.
You mind trying to have a moment here? Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson? Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh? Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting intense. Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
No, that's fair. Bounty up the other little quests? Absolutely.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. Ah, we'll continue this later.
I have this suspicion I've just walked in on something I really wasn't supposed to. It's got that whole, aha.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I'm gonna turn around and leave. I know he's hiding in here. Yeah, take the speed's there. I can go to the botanical lab, though. Oh, right. I need to put that there and that there.
Throw him out! Make him regret it! Keep this up and I won't have...
Oh, right. You're with me right now, Ellie. Here. That's 600. Oh, that's still that's still a lot higher. So
new battle scars.
you feel more of a person that goes with that sort of stuff.
Keeping you! Alright, here we go!
Coming through. Get out my way. Do 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 do.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Yeah, your wife told me where to find you.
Former wife. And if you so much as heard a hair on Roseanne...
Black, she's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but I'm supposed to relax. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. Harlow wants my ring. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring's a lot easier to lose than a hand. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you.
There's no
That's
nonsense.
the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
Oh?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale, anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured.
Ah, he's a privateer
If he
then.
captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartar... Take it you've made up your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, My gratitude.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
No.
I can't imagine Clyde working for the board. But we owe it to ourselves to find out. Trask said he stashed the evidence in a vent back at the base.
We should go take a look. Yep. Also, I need to tinker. Tinker. Make it bigger. Make it hit harder. Make it go boom. This is getting harsh. It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, I said in here, what kind of modifications do I have? I'm looking for, that's plasma. The amount of ammunition, great for, this is zap. I don't need another zap. It's N-ray. It's kind of derp. Zap. I do not have a corrosive. I will have to keep an eye out for it then. Ha ha ha! That's not what I'm looking for.
We need to have a word with Clyde. Looks like Trask was telling the truth. It's all there. Receipts for services rendered, payments, records, ship manifests. Clyde was a pirate for hire, and the board was paying him off. In typical board fashion, they left a trail of receipts behind. Ain't that just ironic?
Strictly appearing, no. Irony is opposite of what you expect.
That ain't the point, boss. I feel like Clyde's been taking us for a ride. I don't want to believe it, but I need to know. Clyde owes us some answers. Something about this don't add up. And I mean to find out why.
Can we talk? Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
There goes show, always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato.
Ooh.
But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Oh, that was a very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Oh, nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
You got something to say about Harlow?
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
Oh, it doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn?
You learned. You
People
still got some.
look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
Ever consider looking out for others can be your best
I'm
interest?
warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
Well, you never really go it alone. You usually throw in a lot with the crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
Right? Well, yeah.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
What the hell is wrong with the way you walk? On the way to the bathroom, you've already crapped yourself? It's like, don't mind me, I just need new pants.
What's the word?
Well, Trask had a lot to say about you.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Well, you said you're working with the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Told me Trask was an informant for the board.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Why would he rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Looks like we're doing that.
Bad dog. Bad dude.
What was that? Something?
What was that?
Fuck you.
That's the last of him.
Really? Fine. Not stealing anymore. It's vengeance. Water-resistant casual wear.
They're on us.
Man, my aim sucks.
Nice hit. Done.
That sounded like a sprat. Mine. Not stealing when they're all dead. That's called adventuring. What do you say when you go and kill everyone and take their stuff? Adventuring. Ah, poor Volkir. I love those cards. Those are awesome. Had some fun. Get some dig. Find some answers for things I like. I can just do this. Talk with Felix now. Mm-hmm. It sucks, my dude.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The
What,
void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Well, you never know what's going on someone's side, someone's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Yeah, I understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Yep, you were friends. He tried to take advantage of you. He was a douche for doing so. Fallbrook? Oh, you can put... Yeah, that's right. You can put down there too, can't you? This is good enough.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Sam! Nyoka! Think you need to sit down this one, Sam. Ellie! I know. Oh, over there. Okay, we can go to the turnpike. Cool. And I can dump a whole bunch of...
Sam, I've got a question. Do you use alcohol as a cleaning agent? I've heard some folk do that.
Alcohol-based cleaners can compare to Samson Ray Acid Spray Premium Nozzle Attachment. Installation available for as low as 9 payments of 99.99 bits.
Is that a yes or a no? I can never tell with you.
Warning. Liquid is caustic. Keep out of reach from elderly customers and lab sprats.
Whoa! Watch who you're calling an elderly lab sprat, you bucket of bolts.
I like him. He's fun. Okay, that's the top tier. Plasma carbine. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Take one of those. Take that. Take that. Weapon range. Carry capacity. Don't care. Keep that, keep that, keep that. Lockpick, 15. Is it a piece of armor I've got this lockpick? Act 7. No, I had this, specific for lockpick. Okay. Tech skills plus 5. Sneak plus 5. I got sneak 5 there anyway. Stealth skills. Tech skills. Weight 2.5. Weight 1. Don't really need. Can drop that. Sneak 7. Act 7. Not worried about that. Science 3. Lockpick 5. Lockpick 10. With my bonus, that should make it lockpick 6. Lock stealth skills. Stealth skills +5. I don't need that. Plasma. Range weapon. Ultra zoom. Don't need that either. Do. All right, Yoika, what's your armor? It is 34. Here's 69 for you. And got like the wrong setup for picking on this thing, don't you? Pretty much. Think so. Plasma rifle is the wrong weapon I want to be taking. This and this.
Whew. Here we go.
Sharon. Try to say Sharon. Not Karen, Sharon. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Uh-oh. Got meat. What do I need? Carbohydrates. Add consumable. Carbohydrates, meat, and adrenal. CCN 76. Dark chocolate bar. Yummy. I know.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end.
But
I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
I know, it did feel it.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing.
Hmm?
It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Well, we're a family. I'm sorry they're gone.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Scoured with pollutants purified. Identified. Drop off is an organic in rest mode. Cleaning cycle complete.
Sam is an absolute beast. Sam's just like, I'm gonna melt you with acid.
We did it. We fucking did it! I'd hug you if I weren't covered in guts. Come on, let's find those medallions.
Clara.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
All right. I'll give you your moment.
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds good to me.
Outstanding.
And we have a increase in the long gun some more. Oh, that's right. They'll have their perks upgrade. Sneak attack damage. I'm up for that. Sam! Ability always stuns. Yep, because I'm not doing the whole group thing. Nope. Oh, cannot fast travel from this location. You have to get out. Which way's out? This way. I know. always good to have the 3 different weapon types. Something that does energy weapon, which usually does plasma damage. Yes. Something that does this, that, the other. Physical. Physical damage is one of those weirdnesses. It's good, but at the same kind, not. Journal, please. Ice Palace. Now.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Alright, I'm going to need my engineer for this one. Need your medical person? Bring Sam along. Sam, I am. You're up for it, my dude. You're our heavy weapons murder machine. We love you.
It's quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Maybe. Sealed. Obviously the way out. Blue slips, pink slips. That's a way to put it.
Give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
Oh, I was not told to this. Error, error. Unable to access memory cartridge. To restore power, terminal operations. Something tells me that is going to mean all these boys are going to pop up at some point. I was too close for that one. Sealed. Wall. Wrap. The hell? Sealed, 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 sealed. Well, at least we cleared out the bombs before I step on them. I feel that makes me happy. Sealed. Like, why are there so dang much seals around here? Ooh. Oh, at least they did not mine the kitchen. Ooh. $25. The good thing is we got some good snacks out of it. It's not even a door. Da-da-da-da. Generator active. Maintenance 2% output. Right? Normal. Disabling emergency lighting. Activating this. This activating yours. Voice sent option selected. Ooh. Flushing toilets. Error flushing toilet. See maintenance logs. Oh, God. Maintenance logs, please. Facility thing. 1 critical issue. 2 non-critical issues. Toilet maintenance does not flush. Replacement parts ordered 1234. 1243 days ago. Alt Vista gas is leaking from storage tank. It's toxic to humans.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on,
A
Ada?
UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Yeah, okay, what do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Uh-huh. You won't take
I
me.
assure you that was never my intention. See you soon, Captain.
The UDL gunship remains docked at the station. They must intend to board with a full squad of troops.
That's dumb.
Here I was, hoping we wouldn't have to hurt anybody.
Muting volume now.
All right, people, stay sharp. That little sublight sprat can pop out of anywhere.
Kick up your heels, customer, and let Sam handle your every mess.
I have a dumb idea. You have the ability to allow me to... No, you do not allow me to basically change the direction of that gas to the other direction. That would have been fun.
Performance evaluation here. Sterling! What's that?
What was that? What was that? Something performing. Beginning.
Well, you guys did not do well. Hey, it's your losses. What can I say? Do. I get up here by jumping up here, up here. Ooh, there's a vent. Do. Terminal won't work.
Proximity analysis. External fill sterilization measures employed. Caution, contact with electrical currents can be lethal.
Duty routine. Personal files. Log Mama Bear. UDL Electroflora 3000 for my checkpoint. Yay. Bed, toilet. Box full of nothing. Bed, toilet. Stuff. Pick. Ew. Still have not found an ID tube. Really? Hmm.
Neutralized. Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Live, unstable, active. What have you guys done? Do not be revived. Stabilizing this. You guys are screwing with something here. Radio. Security routines. Hybridization simulations. RAP 102, aka Raptidon. Charlie. Override password. Assault cruiser should arrive on Earth by now. Query was Chemical Research Department at in Budapest. Wait, are you in contact with us? What happened out there? This. Executive override for user Chandra and E discontinued. Indefinite.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? Haven't missed an Ada fierce. Hold on, Tick. Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Ooh, that'll be good. I can put that in the shotgun. And, or this. Yeah, I'm gonna make both of them whisper quiet. Right. All the weapons I can make whisper quiet, I make whisper quiet. That makes it 25% more damage. Really, this was it? This is what you sent at me? don't know if I should feel insulted or not. Ooh, sawed off Mark II. Nice. Code key card. Messages. Always read the details. You never know when something you read might be useful.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Tinker. Modify. Install mod. Melt. Corrosion. Yes, I actually do want to put that in there. Ranged weapon spread. Ranged weapon ranged. Pass. Escape back. There's that carbine that's lying around in here now. Or is it here?
You... Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
Alright, let's check everyone's gear. Ellie! Alright, she's got a perk upgrade. Felix. Marty. Vicar. Sam. Cool. Ellie. Armor 22. Do I have anything better at the moment? 32. Yes. 32. Felix. Armor is 43. And 26 for helmet. Actually, I should go to Ellie. She's using a handgun. Therefore, that's good for that. Cause bleed. Interesting. Felix. Armor. 26. 24. 14. 25. 43. 23. 26. 37. 62, 48, 24. What was your helmet, Felix? Like this. Armor. 53, 60. Cool. 29, 4, 32, 25. Cool. EST. Keeping that. Vardy, I'm going to give you that. 680. Because I think that's definitely better than this. 283, and definitely better than that. 212. Yeah. Skills, intimidate, hack, science. It's just what they bring to you. So he's a hack and science, 12. Intimidate. He's about persuade. Sneak and lockpick. They don't tell you if they bring any other goodies to the board. People putting random stuff all throughout the house here. Horse factory. This. Glowing mushrooms on the roof. Wait. Nothing new.
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops at HRS-1084 was masterful to, remotely keep apprised of. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control.
Fair enough.
I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Where you come from
The
initially?
information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Well, that's all for now. Yay!
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Sell at Space's Choice for not that, but I do sell this. That. Sell the liquor. Weight to value ratio. And this is the best stuff to sell. Actually, that is probably. Hmm. Tape. Plasma rifle. Armor cleaver ultra. Shears. Good sniper. Larger magazine. Fun times barrel. 58. 54. Rum, bum, bum.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
All right.
Good to see you again.
See what you got for sale. Ultimate Bolter 2.0. Much cheaper by here. Stendo sight. Gyro sight. Mag 2 zap. Flamethrower 2.0. Oh, I can do with one of those. I have that. Bolter pistol. Got her one of those. Nice, nice. Shock cannon. You don't sell armor, though. Yep, the Groundbreaker is a great place to buy the good stuff here. Talk to Sublight in just a moment. I want to talk to Ike. Spratwurst. Ike!
Ooh, you're here. It'll do a lot for my credit.
Plasma Cutter Gold. Already have one of those. Fence 69. I am buying that on principle. I am buying that on principle. Heavy weapons. Hack. Aviator goggles. Medical. Coat of arms. I did not realize these had diamond factors to them. Neat. Never seen one.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Rare gas, people tested. Couldn't be
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Just about the tailbone? No, I know about that. Yep, that's bad news, I take it.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself, Why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
What are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced.
Oh boy.
This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any of them.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Okay, what
Dr.
needs some?
Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Alright, so I'll take the job.
You don't even want to know why for?
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Yeah, no, I'll take the job. Like, really? It's just go with this on this one. It's like I can say that. Just hold my hand. No. Such things need to be discussed.
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
You can screw with this guy big time.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner. Have a look.
It's not the best choice. No, but what modifications does Spacer Choice have? Stendo Sight. Ooh, I'll take that. Take another Zap. Take the Armor Toughening. Ugh. Self-patching. Hack for 44. Hack on 44. Take the 73 armor. Holy moly. Take the full set of helmets, too.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
That way I can give everyone an upgrade in gear and armors. Alright. Well, I gotta bring Pavardi with me. So I'll give you the heavy Spacer's Choice and a heavy helmet. Who am I bringing with me? Ellie. You can have that. No. It's fun. You can have a 73 helmet. Really armoring Felix. Oh, yeah. Doing what we can for him. There we go. Well, I can't get there. I can do that, because that's a DLC, and I think Typhon is DLC as well.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Alright.
My violence inhibitors are a joke. No, really. I only keep them enabled because of how funny they are. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. See you soon, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like? How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Yes, it does. All right, Sam, we'll leave you. We'll grab Ellie. Negotiate with the Sprats for territory.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
Yay!
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Okay.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you.
Dimethyl sulfoxide.
Dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Okay.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Interesting. So it's not really a full corporational board. It's more of a... more like what Canada's government used to be. Right? Before the repatriation of the Constitution, Canada was basically a constitutional monarchy, meaning everything went through to the lieutenant governor, who was appointed by the crown in England as the representative, and they would be basically the one to give things assent in Canada by signing the line. But they were picked by England after the repatriation of the Constitution. It's now just the job that signs the paper at the end, but it's picked by the Prime Minister. So, more like what's happening here.
I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Nice.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find. Something thing about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions, it's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
I know. I could have just taken a fast forward here, but
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? How can I be? Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship. With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
make a rude gesture, then cut off the transmission. What the nonsense pile did you just drop off?
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose, top runger who just came into some money and was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc.
Yes.
Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system. There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, we can do the Ether Wave serial, and we can now do that. All right. Night Without Stars, Murder on Uranus, Peril on Gorgon. Those are the DLCs. They're the DLCs. Chimerists, Last Experiment. Right. Well, first things first, I'm going to clean up my inventorable again with everything I don't want. Well, I did not give him the weapons. Drop all that crap in there. A lot of junk now. Ellie, I gave you that. Ultra Pistol 2.0. What do you got? 355? 293. 333. Give you that. Yuka, have the better axe. Vardy, give you that. 444 versus 308. Give you that. .308. Oh. Then I'll put all these away. I can go in there. And I can bin all my non-armor. And I can. But this is where we're going to have a wonderful thing. Yes. Onto that point where it's now. Do we run off and do DLC, or do we not? But that'll have to be followed on the next episode, and next time we get back to, of course, our wonderful game of Outer Worlds. Yes, progressing quite nicely. It's not going to be an overly long game. No, I don't think so. We're pretty much just have to do Byzantium. It's side quest deals. Yes. Then we'll get the whole, hey, you have to go to, I think, Hephaestus after that and deal with that. Right, plus I have Ellie's side quest still coming. Yes, that starts off in Byzantium. And I have Havarti's quest to basically do too. And the DLC. So we might do Murder on the Gorgon. Right? Yes. DLC hit next Friday. See if we can get the DLC done in 4 hours. One of them anyway. And the other one on Sunday. Sorry, not Sunday, Saturday. That sounds good to me too. One, then the other? Absolutely. But that'll have to be caught up with on our Friday, Saturday games, because that's when we next play The Outer Worlds. Yes. Standard times we're playing. That's 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. If you're in Fort, hey, join me then. Coming up tomorrow, All Worlds Maintenance will be done sometime this evening, but it will be Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. Timers kick off, so it's, of course, Juno's first walk, plus some stuff in the book. I did not complete this week's book, so I will most likely be doing book stuff. You think? Probably not. Right, I will do what I can to get the book done, but I will be mostly running to basically get my dailies out of the way, because I need my tokens to be completed. Coming up as well, 25th tomorrow, so that also means we may be getting off to the Mogpedia, or that comes in on Wednesday. One of the two, so Mogpedia Mog's wonderful, so another case of chasing the Mog tokens. I wonder if Van Belsar is ready for another case of a whole bunch of people running through to kick his tail just for some Moogle tokens. But, you know, that's all tomorrow, same times. But let me give a big old thank you for those that tuned in tonight. Yay! If you caught me on the replay, hey, thank you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks again. So this and always, I'm out of here. Laters!